What's up, guys? CubersLive is bringing you another match today in our FTO Melee series. Again, it's going to be Aedan Bryant, who has just recently returned from his elbow injury to make a surprise appearance here in qualifiers against Lacey Dilworth, better known as Lace Sauls or YouTube on Twitch. We hope you guys enjoy this match, and let's go ahead and hand it off to Preetham and Manu.
Here we have Aedan on your left-hand side and Lacey on your right-hand side. And it looks like Lace is just going to go ahead and go. Meanwhile, Aedan just finishing up inspection, and here we go. Both competitors are off. What do you expect out of this matchup here, Preetham? Aedan versus Lace?
Well, I think Aedan has an interesting story coming into this. He apparently had issues in the I guess initial invitational, so he had to get in through the qualifiers, completely swept that. I think won every single solve there. And clearly that demonstrates that he's a competitor of top quality.
Yep, definitely. As he wraps up here super quickly. 32-65, a really good first solve coming out from Aedan there.
Yeah, really good. I think even by his standards, but yeah.
Yeah, because I think he's very high on the leaderboard. You know, Lace is a bit lower. Lace just finishing up here. But yeah, 32 is definitely nothing to be like chuckled at. A very good solve. I know we saw Calvin get a couple sub-30s, but 32 very competitive. Let's see what Lace's time is going to come in as. Almost certainly, Aedan has taken this first one.
Yeah, Aedan started later and finished earlier, so definitely 53. Has a better time. And
but a 53 is a really good solve, though. I think Lace has been averaging sub-1, so she's been doing pretty well. Lacey, by the way, is one of the competitors who, of course, she's also on the leaderboard, but got in through what we call the merit system. Basically, just someone who we think is super cool and was willing to participate. So we'll see.
Has nothing to do with her FTO skill. She's just cool.
Well, no, she's also good. Actually, it turns out that basically everybody on the merit, all the merit competitors were competitors that we were going to invite had any of the top competitors declined the invite anyway. So, so everyone here deserves to be here, whether they're a top competitor, merit competitor, or a qualifier competitor, as both competitors inspecting and getting ready to do their second solve.
Yeah, it doesn't look like either of them had a spare FTO for practicing though, so you saw Aedan pulling out, I think that was his square one, or maybe a 3x3, and Lace just jumping into the scramble.
And immediately off the rip here, I can tell that Lace is pausing a lot more. Meanwhile, Aedan is doing very fluid movements. It seems like he's practiced a lot of finger tricks. Meanwhile, Lace is kind of pausing, using her whole hands to do lots of turns.
Yeah, spending some time looking for pieces.
Here it looks like Aedan is getting pretty close. Yeah, I think he's on last 3 triples already. Actually, Lace also looks like she's on last 3 triples, but Aedan finishing up here first.
When you said that Aedan was on last 3 triples, he was, I guess, somewhere in the middle and almost done. Lace, meanwhile, had just started, so
but
close
really,
solve,
close
much
solve.
Closer than last solve, definitely, but unfortunately, not enough for Lace to take it.
Yeah, something I was mentioning to you, Preetham, earlier is that last 3 triples can be really variable. So if you get a really lucky case, then you can like kind of skip like a ton of steps, and it can be like you can almost like one look last 3 triples. I feel like, especially competitors of this caliber. So maybe Lace got a pretty lucky last 3 triples case, and was almost able to take advantage of it. Maybe the pauses, probably all the pauses added up were almost certainly more than 4 seconds. So if she can find a way to pause a little bit less as both competitors get ready to do Scramble 3. Okay, so immediately from inspection, I don't really see much here. I think both competitors are probably going to choose to do white center. But yeah, white center doesn't look too good.
I think both of them spent a lot of time looking for something there. Doesn't look like either of them found anything great.
Yeah, Lace with a little bit of lockups. Meanwhile, Aedan is cruising, man. He's taking control of this match, and yeah, it looks like he's done with the last centers, going on to last 3 triples now.
Yeah, I think at this point we ought to just give Aedan a bye, take him straight to the bracket.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason why we had to, and a 28. So impressive sub 30 come out from Aedan. Aedan definitely not one of the competitors to sleep on, despite his, you know, he had to go through the qualifiers, but that doesn't mean that he's a bad competitor at any means. Definitely one of the favorites to go super deep into the tournament.
And a 28.97 is actually his best time so far in this tournament. His PB single in the qualifiers was a 29.05.
Okay, yeah, very impressive. I don't know how many other people are capable of getting sub 30, so.
Consistently, probably very few. I think the only other person I can think of is maybe Dan.
Yeah, Dan, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Dan, Tyler, like, Aedan's up there with like these big names in FTO, you know, the top of the leaderboard, but that wraps up this match. Looks like Aedan is going to take it 3-0 over Lace. Congratulations to both competitors. Of course, this is very, very early stages of the FTO Melee. We will be seeing these competitors very shortly in the future. And yeah, any last words, Kirkman?
No, definitely looking forward to seeing both of these competitors, what they're capable of, because I'm sure that there's still a lot more to this competition, and it's going to be interesting. There's a lot of practice that can be done. To maybe get Lace a win.